Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Still running for the touchdown with DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And that'll go for a gain of 7. It's going to set up 3rd down.
Odunze. It's a gain of 7. And this is 3rd down.
Loveland open right side. He's got it. Big stride. Look at him go. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
It's a pickup of 44 yards
for the Bears.
That's good for
A
a
pickup of
Bears
44 yards.
A pickup of 44 yards on the play. And the Bears first down.
On the give, it's Swift. And he's into the end zone. DeAndre Swift.
Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game stretch was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring it to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Up.
Play fake to the counter. Now, Curtis. Gets this one into the hands of DeJuan Black. And taking numbers up at the 40-yard line. And the 49ers start the drive. A gain of 20.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Just refusing to build up results with a gain of 7.
He was taken down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He's going to be in zone. First down. A pickup of 9 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing offense, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand, get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
But this is taken in by a teammate.
So even though they avoided the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
To Kittle for the Niners for first down.
It's like a textbook,
First and 10 at the
efficient
24-yard line.
NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will. And you got to set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
First and goal at the 6-yard line. Christian McCaffrey on the carry.
He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second
No
and
gain
goal.
on the play. Leads to
So everything this
second and
defense
goal.
talks about, Mike, is creating
7-yard line.
negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop for
He
no
was brought
gain.
down by
Yet
Jaquan
again.
Brisker.
And now it's third down.
No gain on the play. Brings
Give
up
credit to this
third
defense,
and
Mike. Their
goal.
back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
Third and goal. 30. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. Folk's kick is good. And the Niners it's 7-3.
49ers
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that could be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll work this one across the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ain't here.
What is up?
On first and 10, it's Williams. Open man, that's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
They'll get 11
And
there.
the Bears
And that's a great first down.
First and 10 at the
What is
38-yard
going on?
line.
They'll put Loveland in motion. A little play action here with Williams. He'll send this one deep for Duvernay.
Intended for
Defensively to break that one up.
It's second
And
down
you know
and 10.
defensively, when you go up against an offense of this caliber, Mike, you're going to have to defend against those deep shots. It's a big part of what this offense is built upon. So it's a nice job attacking and defending downfield. And you're able to force the incomplete pass.
He's down on the other side of midfield. At the 48
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down.
What is up?
Loveland in
A
motion.
gain of 14. First down, Bears.
They will run it over center with Swiftly. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
Tackle made at the
Really nice
38-yard
explosive play there on the
yards on
ground.
the
And
pickup.
tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the passes. If they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
11 yards on the connection there.
That's another
First down,
Bears.
Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Give up the middle with Swift. And the strike break is well landed here. Tackler will take a gain of 8 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
is up?
Off plans. Here's Williams. Wide open. He's the tight end. He's got this one. And he's in.
Holston Loveland.
Holston
Touchdown,
Loveland.
Chicago.
Touchdown, Bears.
Cairo Santos
Is Santos
for
for the PAT. He's got
His kick is
Bears
good.
extend their advantage to 14
Makes
to
the
3.
score. Bears 14, 49ers 3. Cairo Santos
So here's
to kick
Santos
off for
after the
Chicago.
touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. We'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Correndo on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Outside. What is it?
He'll roll out here with Purdy. Moving to his left. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard
From the
line.
39. They come up on first and 10.
What is it?
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-3 is the score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Second and 10.
You're not. Outside. What is it? What's up?
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He makes the catch right side.
Purdy's pass.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a
Bit
gain
of
of
a quick
6.
hitter here. And what
Makes
you're
it
hoping for,
third
Mike, is that the
and
defense
4.
can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Third and short. And here's Purdy. He is taken down. The veteran safety Kevin Fire getting in there to make the play.
Thomas
On fourth
Morstead
down,
in
the
punt
Niners send
formation
out
for
the
San
veteran
Francisco.
Thomas Morstead to punt. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get
The
it
Bears take
up
over
past
first
the
and
40-yard
10
line.
at their own 41-yard line.
What is up?
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time.
Richie Grant
It'll
on
bring
the
up
coverage.
second down.
What is it? Hold on.
In motion, it's Odunze.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty.
They'll run, flex his right. This is Will Shipley.
Will Shipley.
He plunges forward. Renardo Green. There to bring him
A
down.
gain of 2 on the play.
Third, they need ace.
What is
Is
up?
third down.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. To the tight end, Loveland. And great determination as he gets forward and
gain of
picks up
10 yards.
the first down.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. On first down, it's Swift. He'll work his way forward for that 3-yard. Throws Cooper Smart to Mel Dean. He's that one. It's from the 44-yard line. Here's second and 7.
At the 44-yard line.
First and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. They'll run with Swift. A short kick down to the 7.
DeAndre Swift, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal.
Ready to go.
One more time. They try Swift. Stop at the 6.
Swift
And that
again,
sets
the
up
ball carrier.
third and goal.
The tackle by Kalijah Cansey. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Ready to go.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
Brings up fourth and goal.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal.
Santos on for the
This
field goal.
about as short as you
A
can get.
23-yard attempt.
Santos'
His
kick
kick
is good. And the
Makes the
Bears
score
will open up a 17-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll get this past the 20 before he goes down first shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Outside. Stop.
To throw, it's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's got to the 35 yards. He does it. That's a 40-yarder. First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. He sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. Open man is Jennings. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They're trying to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him brought him down the backfield on third and short.
A 4-yard loss. It's fourth down.
Thomas Morstead.
In formation
And
for
he is
San
hoping
Francisco.
to improve on his first attempt. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Ready to go.
They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll start on the ground with Swift. You tell what the moves, spinning around that tackle, turning it into a gain of 7. Here's second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
To throw is Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down.
A 7-yard
gain of 7.
And the Bears first down.
Vegas, Vegas.
A gain of 7. First down, Chicago.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4.
Here's a second and 6.
What is it up?
Now Williams. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's
Not
good.
a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. In this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it's played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
We'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift. They're going to get inside the 25. D. Winters there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 3. And
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Down.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. Easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
A gain of 17
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to follow.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point.
Cairo Santos lining up for the extra point.
Got it. And the Bears extend to a 24-3 lead.
24. 49ers 3.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Outside. 18.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Moving to his right. Taking off. And he's out past the 30. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10.
I think of all the things he
31-yard
does
line.
so well, Mike, it's his ability to extend plays as a runner that probably isn't talked about enough. I mean, he is a sneaky athlete whenever he has to turn to his legs, and if you don't account for him, he's more than capable of making you pay.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Somewhat time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you. All I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Cairo Santos to
Very
kick off for
one-sided
Chicago.
first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Get set. Get set.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone. Now Swift. Not much to speak of on that one. Might be a game winner. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
What is it?
Of 2 yards.
11.
And it's third down.
What is it?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Bears are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made about the 5-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And
First and goal.
certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Here's the run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A pickup of 2.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
What is it?
They'll put Loveland in motion. Putting the tight end in motion. Swift. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Brings up
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
What is it?
They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll try and throw. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And
a 24-yard
this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. I think at this point in the game, Mike, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage
to kick off for Chicago.
Now, Watkins on the return. That'll be brought down past the 25.
The Niners take
Decent
over
field position to start this drive.
Their own 27-yard line.
Another 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. They'll mark them down. 44-yard line.
A gain of 17
on that one. Very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 for Purdy. That's one. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming at McCaffrey. It's second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Bears' 47-yard line.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. Christian taken down after a game 3, but it is good yards for a first down.
And the 49ers
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove. And there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll get him up early as he is taken down to George Kittle.
This pitch and catch may have run through a team, and I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially inside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll give it to McCaffrey. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
36-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
Here we go.
Brings up third and 2.
Look wide. Get this one complete. Now he's loose. Down the right sideline. San Francisco. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive
was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
His kick is good. And the 49ers are able to edge a bit closer.
49ers 10.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And this one
The Bears
sent
take
all
over
the way
first
over the
and
back
10.
line. No
At their
fun.
own 35-yard
Putting this in
line.
the landing area. So we'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He's got Loveland, free left side.
Williams pass.
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll put Loveland in motion. Now Williams. That'll be caught. DeAndre Swift. And they get this one across to the 47-yard.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Bears first down.
A gain of 11.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat. He does the rest.
And that is going nowhere. Finally taken down. Well, behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
On second down, it's Williams. Throw, left side, complete to Pearson.
Williams pass.
That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It's a gain of 13.
It seemed like the receiver Mike ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to put on a nice game.
He's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot.
The Bears
keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Trying the left side with Swift. He's got space inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone inside the 20.
That's another
17 yards, the gain there.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Bears first down.
On the ground, it's the tight end. Plenty of that big body to run forward. Look at the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
What is up?
Throwing on second down. Williams. Incomplete to Bird. And a Boston goal is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Bears.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one in reach. Nice job by the running back guy
yards.
miss, but it's the
Brings up
pursuit
second
by
and
the
goal.
entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short game.
And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. Third and goal coming up.
The line of scrimmage.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on third and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
They'll try and throw. And here's Williams. It is brought in the end zone. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, Bears.
Touchdown, Bears.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's going to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. It's just don't think there's any going back from this deficit.
49ers 10.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Safe kick taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this the first shot of the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Curtis. Over the middle to YU. Complete. That was set up now. That's the 40 with that one.
13 yards.
Remember,
on the
he
play.
had the touchdown catch
And
the
the
last time
49
in football.
First down.
Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
With the pass. Across midfield, down the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
A pickup of 12 yards. First down, 49.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. Off balance, throw. It's complete. With this ball, way down into the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line.
4 yards.
That's good for 27. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Get set. What's up? You're not. Up.
And that'll be a pickup of 40.
So I think as you look back on the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he will get it to the end zone.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
Now,
Folk
Folk on for the extra point. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They are unable to add on the point after. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. The return is Ricky Pearsall. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out. The 30-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look.
Nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a bit of a gamble here on fourth down.
For the
On
Bears.
fourth down, the Bears sent now. How about this? It's a fake. He tried on the iron and run with it, but he gets buried behind the line. And they turn it over on down.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
The move is caught. And the Wizards are way down into the red zone. Inside the 20-yard. And that's number 5 to Scott. And it's good for a first down.
This is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
On first down is Purdy. He's got his touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, like we said, we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Swift. And we wind up getting the mouthful before he's shown the sideline.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
It is second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll drop to throw. On the run is complete. Good work after the catch. They get 16. It's their first down.
16 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Bears.
On the ground, it's Swift. And a nice game there. Beyond first down. He tips it forward for 8 yards.
Lenore on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. At the Niners' 46-yard line.
On second and 2. On the handoff, it's Shipley. The defense finding him. No gain. Back to the original line of
Taken
scrimmage.
down behind the line of
The
scrimmage.
offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
Too far out in front. going to be fourth down.
Punt formation for the Bears.
The Bears sending out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no return for the Niners take over first and 10 at their 20-yard line. This is first and 10.
Get set, get set. Hop.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Just trying to make something happen. It's loose on the field.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. And it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Here's first down.
Outside. Line around, up. Stop.
Here's Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Get set, get set. Stop.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go.
Will use the first of their timeout. Gain of 7, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corral them, take them down short of the sticks.
Get set, get set. On 18.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to be out just beyond midfield. A gain of 10. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, "Oh, this is like good defense." Remember, the better your defense, it doesn't mean you should play. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
That's another.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Here's first and 10.
Get set, get set. On 18. On 18. Stop.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Timeout is seemingly pretty silly.
Gain of 5.
1 second left in the game.
At the 32-yard line.
Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This one from just under 50 yards. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This one from 49.